Welcome to For Real, guys. My name is Alex. I get so many questions about where I get my handbags, and so I thought I'll do a dedicated video and show you the bags that I think are just amazing quality. You can't really tell. Let me go ahead and start with the newest addition to my channel, which I actually love and wear. It's very uncommon for me to wear a fall bags every day that is not authentic, but this one I love her. She is so stunning, and I think she just gets it. She gets everything I need for my bag, something classic, something very much like an eye candy. It will be a head turner and also practical in the sense that it has a top handle and it's a very nice strap. But anyway, why this is one of the best quality ones is because just look at her. It looks so amazing. The craftsmanship is there for sure. Look at this beautiful burnt bamboo that comes with it. You know, and this strap just feels so unreal. It feels so amazing. I love this strap. It looks so good that I actually will wear it with my authentic stuff. That's how much I love this bag. It's been like my daily stuff, not kidding. See, it's filled up right now. And yeah, she's a stunner, and I think she gets the real thing. And so yeah, I get so many inquiries about this one, and yeah, and you know, if somebody think that they're authentic, great. If somebody think they're not authentic, who freaking cares? Another one that I think is amazing quality is this one. I wanted this so bad, but it was sold out. But now, and they were being marked up so high that I didn't really want to buy it, like over the retail. But now it's kind of died down. I've seen them available, but guys, once I get this, seriously, I don't really have the need to like get the authentic, because this bag, seriously, is giving me the authentic vibe. And I feel like it's really just about how you carry it and how confident you are, and not really caring what other people think. I think that's really key when you carry these bags. And I love it so much. This is definitely my most used bag of all time, whether it's real or fake bags. I have a lot of real and I have a lot, not as much as fake bags, but this is my most used on both categories, no doubt. I've used this a lot for travel. It is such a hard wearing bag, and it's a very easygoing coated canvas stuff, and it's practical with the top handle and the back pocket that I've used it so much. I love wearing it. I don't have to worry about it. That's the reason I buy this type of handbags when I go travel or I go somewhere I'm not used to. I don't want to take my expensive stuff. This one, I don't know, Gucci, I think they can get so close to the real thing. And again, I wanted to buy this authentic after seeing this, how amazing this looks, the color of the canvas, all the print of the GG. There's really no need for me. No need for me. Even this nice sleeping slope here looks amazing. This is one of my all-time favorite. I don't think I will ever let go of this one. And you know, it's odd for me. I don't really like Gucci that much, but when I do like a design and practicality, and for some reason just the copy seems to get it exact right on with these bags, I love the Gucci in that sense. As far as Chanel, I have several Chanel amazing quality bags that I got, and I can't really tell until I compare it with my authentic. And this bag, I compared with my authentic, and I'm just a little bit upset because this bag looks so good. It feels so soft. And it looks so amazing. I know it's new, but it looks so much better with my authentic. My authentic being like crumpled up, a little bit like a lot of creasing and stuff. I'll show you a pop-up picture. And sometimes that's when it's dissuade me. Do I need an authentic when I can get something like so close and I don't have to worry about it? You know, sometimes that's why. But anyway, I think this is such an amazing close to the authentic one. And if you're interested to see like the comparison, I can link the videos down below, but you can check out my channel. I really love this handbag. What I really like about Chanel, their authentic one, is their soft, luxurious leather. And sometimes that's lost on the fake or replica bags. Sometimes they're stiff. Somehow this one, look at that bounce back of leather. It looks really great, and it kind of gets the look of the bag so amazing. Here, let me just show you again, super closely. Hardware. The change of the hardware color on this is spot on, right on. And yeah, again, this one is another one that's amazing quality. This next one, another reason I like and I think it's such an amazing quality is the leather again. Again, it's very hard to get a very luxurious leather for a fraction of the price. So typically you'll see when you go for the replica or full route, you would see plasticky, just dull looking leather. Somehow this leather just looks so beautiful and luxurious that I'm very comfortable to be wearing this and taking her out. The color is not my cup of tea, and so I actually got another black one, and I'll show you one that wasn't, I think, up to par to my standards. Now this one is the one that came after just the green one, because I love this style so much that I wanted in the different color. But can you see it's a little bit uneven on the flap? Like, it's not straight to me. I feel like this is kind of coming out. You know, I don't know if I'm just that picky, but, and also the leather did not seem as luxurious, doesn't have that sheen that I'm looking for Chanel bag, and it's a little bit more noticeable. So this one I don't consider great quality, I guess. This one is just, you know, you compare it with another full bags, you can see, wow, you can just see the difference of the leather. I know they're different colors, very hard to see, but the other one's definitely more dull. You know, you want a dark, rich black color versus more matte, lighter color black when you get your authentic stuff. So this one, certainly love. I know that the authentic one will have such issues, the same issues. Sometimes maybe they copy it, you know, they're crooked or something, there's a tear on the handbag, they're uneven. That happens on the authentic bags too. That's why I really don't like buying from boutique anymore. Not that I have money to buy from the boutique anyway, but I'm just saying, like, it's definitely not worth getting and paying for prices of Chanel that has so much issue. Another bag that I thought was also amazingly copied is this one. Again, mainly because of the leather and also the quilting. I forgot to mention, you gotta look at the quilts and you wanna make sure they're nice, diamond shape. There's really no indents on them. They're puffy like this. And this one just really gets it. Now this one is not a soft, but it's supposed to be cow skin. But you know, this one has a little bit of rough feel to it, but maybe that's how the authentic is. But to me, it gets the look, the shape of the handle, the quilting looks amazing, and the shape of it looks perfect to me. You know, some of the fall bags are a little bit unevenly shaped. They don't have this kind of triangular shape. Sometimes they're more straight. So that's what the things you want to look for. But on this one, again, they got this bag perfectly, the shape and everything, and the look. The hardware also looks great, you know? So yeah, I think this one is another amazing bags I get. And I always get for the highest quality, of course. I always go for either highest quality or is going to say original grade. Original is like mirror, original quality. That's what it really means. Well, this another one that I wanted to show you. It's a bag that I have used a lot, and people ask me, did they fall off? Does the sequins come off? Like, how well are these bags made? And that's why I added it here, is to show you this bag is one also of my most used, and it's fully embellished on the satin bag, and nothing has fallen off. They're really stuck in there. I don't know how I think they stitch it in. It's not like glued or anything. So the craftsmanship on the real fall bags, they are pretty good. They are pretty good for the fraction of the price. They're definitely in there. Nothing is coming out. Not a lot of tarnishing either that I've noticed. There is some tarnishing that you can see here, but that happens on the authentic bags too. The more you like, you know, touch it with your oil and stuff, eventually the color kind of comes off. And that happens with the authentic too, unless you buy a vintage one that just really barely ever tarnish, you know? So yeah, this is considered great quality because it looks almost close to original, and none of the items falling out. None of the items that I've shown you has like problem with twist lock. Another thing to look for is like when the twist lock's kind of not turning properly, it's a little bit hard, that's also is going to be not good, right? So you want something that is like a full functioning CC turn lock, and a lot of these bags I never have issue. Last two bag I want to share with you today is this silver hardware. I've shown you a lot of like champagne or light gold hardware. Now you go for the silver. To be honest, with the silver hardware, you can't really tell as much as you would be able to tell with the gold, because the gold is a bit higher quality, and so the gold tends to be more orange on the fall bag. So when you go for the silver, honestly, like you can't really tell. Like these bags are so deceivingly like almost like the authentic. And look at the leather on this and the color of the ruthenium. It's supposed to be like a darker ruthenium gunmetal hardware. Look at that, looks so freaking amazing. This is one of the other bags I just received. I think this one's original quality too. So again, the key is always going for the highest quality one. Yes, they're going to be a couple $100. You know, you're gonna have to pay for what you want, but you know, I don't mind paying a couple $100 for something to get me as close to the original. But look at that. Even like the sound, it doesn't seem hollow. Faux bags sometimes will have like hollow or glassy sound. This sounds amazing to me. I've owned the authentic one of this one, and look at that leather, puff leather. The color of the leather may be a little bit more matte or dry, but what I do sometimes, tip, you can put like conditioner, leather condition, to make it a little bit more shiny, and that normally helps, okay? But unbelievable color on the hardware, gets the authentic perfectly. And then this one, of course, very, very hard to find this one on the authentic. So yeah, look at the silver hardware, non-tarnished, one of my most used bag. I've had this for several years now, no problem. No problem on the turn lock, still turns. And the leather on this has a little bit of sheen, has a little bit of shine, you know, like that luxurious leather look that you're looking for when you get Chanel. The only thing that I might notice on this one is there's some indents on it. Like you want your puff and your quilting a little bit puffy, and this one does have some indents. But again, some of the authentic ones have that same issue. So these are currently like the best quality bags that I have on my collection that I think is like really, really amazing quality. I'll pop another picture. I think this bag, I don't remember where I got it from. I'll look. One of the closest Chanel classic flap that I've ever received, and I receive a lot because I've done a lot of comparison. Apart from this one that I think is like closest to my authentic one, it's this Chanel classic flap that I did that I can barely find fault on. It was so good. The leather and the quilt was spot on that you can't really tell. Like the best Chanel classic flap I think I've ever gotten. Yeah, I have to find who that seller was, but one of the best ones I've ever received. So yeah. If you guys have additional questions about these bags, you can always comment down below, or message me on Instagram or TikTok. I normally log into Instagram more, and I can respond there to you better if you have any more questions. And thank you so much for watching this video. Hope this was helpful to you, and hope to see you next time on my next posting. Bye, ciao for now.